The Tenno I remember. Okay, Lotus. Let's talk.
One more order of business, Tenno. Scuttle this vessel. The reactor is protected by 2 control systems. You need to breach both systems to expose the reactor core.
Corpus! Stop that, Tenno!
Reactor. It is done. Now find extraction.
No! My ship! By the tenets, how is this possible?
Treasurer, may I make a suggestion? Put out a distress call. When you do, let them all know. The Tenno are back.
Necessary. I concede that now. Will you tell them the truth of the matter?
In time, there are difficult conversations ahead. They will need a mentor.
You trust me to do this?
If you trust me to be their Lotus.
It is not my choice. It is theirs. Tenno, you have learned much in a short period.
ready for action. Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time doing it. Operator, Ordis has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI precepts. You could say we forged a new connection. Ready to kick bottom.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. Walkers incoming. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
You are behind schedule. The final cooling tower must be operational in time for my investor showcase.
Busy.
Failure to meet your
An Outworlder. A Tenno. Look, we're a corpus operation, we are, but these people are Solaris. We work for a living. We don't need no trouble, and we don't need no one getting hurt. You wanna help? Go buy something from Thursby. He's been staring down the barrel of a repo order ever since he took on his parents' debt. Ugly thing, repossession. A Solaris falls too deep in debt, and Neff sends in his repo squads to take what he says is owed. You know, mechanical body parts, even a full rig. In Thursby's case, 'cause he got none of that, they take the organics. Arms and legs. Yeah, there's a market for those too. Mucking what? Neff wants to start that fossilized coolant tower back up today. It's damaged Orokin tech, not a bleeding mower. You can't just turn it off.
If you need scrap and a snap, just talk to your junkyard diplomat. That'd be me, Thursby, Thunderstruck, Sean Unpluck, down in his luck, whatever. Tell me you want to buy something. Please. I need this. Utico sent you? A tenno? To help meet me quota? Well, B. You know, you could buy some scrap. But if you really wanted to help, you could source me some supplies. Something I can sell. Not this garbage. I know where the taxman keeps the good stuff. If you're up for that sort of thing, boss, head topside. When my parents passed, I inherited their debt, and boy were they owing deep. Can't work to pay it off, cause I ain't got no augmentations, and I can't buy augmentations on account of all my debt. Vicious cycle, right? So, here I am, selling useless scrap at the edge of a coolant canal. She means well, don't want to see nothing bad happen to us workers, but there was a time she had another name. Fox Solaris, the voice of the resistance, the voice of Solaris United. She stood up for us, said how wrong this all is. She always said Solaris United was all of us, but it weren't nothing without her. When the trouble happened, Neff did try to identify her. What he did to the others. What happened on deck 12. She's always been kind to me. What happened to them was never her fault.
Nathaniel, with the will of the Force.
You ever been out on the Valus, boss? She's a miracle, she is. A blizzard in a firestorm. All thanks to the magic of rebooted Orican tech. And the blood and the sweat of so many thousands of Solaris. But, you know what Yuriko always says. She says,
Welcome to Venus. It'll kill ya. Thursby, what's going on? You keeping your nose clean?
Yuriko? Sure am. Just giving a tour to my shiny boss here, you know, earning a wage any way I can.
Alright then, Thursby. Just don't let this outworlder get you into trouble.
I need something I can sell. Sneak and peek, boss. Crates full of the good stuff should be nearby. Aha! Outstanding! If we had the old Unico, we'd be taxing taxmen on the regular. What else can you find? Amazing! With this haul, won't be just my debts getting paid off. You're gonna make more than one Solaris happy today, boss. Unbelievable! Why stop here? With your power, we could hit Neff hard. Make him pay for all he's done to us. Blow up his precious coolant tower before he's even had a chance to show it off to his mucking board.
Thursby! What are you thinking? You're on an unsecured channel. You're on a Corpus spy drone hearing what you're up to. Ah, muckers. Too late. Got no choice. Tenno, you got Thursby into this mess, so you can damn well help him out of it. Tenno, you're looking for the Corpus spy drone that overheard Thursby's little guided tour. Find the drone before it reports back to Central Command. The drone is nearby. Ground it. And I'll see if I can still hack one of these things. Been a while since I did this. Now where is that recording of Thursby? Here come the taxmen. Keep him off the drone till I'm finished. Take out as many as you can. Keep him quiet. Well. You're a bright spark and no mistake. Could have used you back in the... Don't let me catch you running more missions for Thursby, understood?
Resurrect the dormant Oracle cooling tower. They said it was impossible. Yet such prophetess glory is within our grasp.
Hi, boss.
But
Yuko says that if I try anything like that again, she'll rip me arms off herself. But, look at this! Yesterday, didn't have enough lucre to stay out of repo. Now, I got what I need to open my own shop. Get me head out of the red. All I need is a ripe hook. Something to set old Thursby apart. Something memorable. Oh, almost forgot. Biz heard of what you did. Said he wanted to speak with you. Lower parts, get a head start. If you're building a car...
Slippery little buggers.
The Tenno Utico mentioned. How do you do, Outwelder? My mission is to conserve this region's unique species. You know, before the Corpus drive them to extinction. I'm known as the Business. Utico calls me Biz. I wasn't always about the preservation of life, more the strategic deletion of it. Conservation may be my calling now. The scales still require an occasional adjustment. Head to the Valis if you're looking for some work.
Resurrect a dormant Orokin coolant tower. They said it was impossible. Yet such prophecy in our ground.
Are you averse to getting your hands dirty? Send a message. I've learned that the head of the Corpus Repo Squad has made a hit list of indebted Solaris. Before his goons can do their thing, I've got a K-bomb with his name on it.
Biz! That's not what we discussed. Wait. There's a repo list? Who's on it? Crap. Okay. Fine. But we do this my way. No K-bombs. Had about enough mess for one day. We do this quietly, and maybe, just maybe, Neff doesn't find out. Biz, this isn't the old days. We've got no leverage now. All we can do is try to save our people from getting ground up by the bureaucracy.
People are already getting ground up, UD. Debt on debt, accident by accident, repo by repo. How many even remember actual freedom?
You're nearing the secure area. Steal that list. Don't get noticed. If they destroy the data, we won't know who to hide from this Reaper squad. Okay. Guts. Biz, this says they're going after your field team. Today.
They're already overdue for a check-in. Outworlder, you need to find my team before Neff's Repo Squad does. They were in debt because they chose the calling of conservation over filling Neff's pockets. It seems like the preacher wanted to make a point. But this isn't the whole team. We need more info. Search the bodies.
Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. Hello. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah.
The survivors are being held nearby, awaiting processing. Yudiko, we don't have long.
Not again. Listen, Sparky. I need you to get in there and get our people back. And you don't need to be nice about it. Here we are. Find any survivors. Get them out. Here come the taxmen.
Did you think I didn't notice your little heist earlier? Quite a stunt you pulled with that young... what was his name? Thursby.
Oh no. Tenno, you have to get back here before they get to him.
Hey fellas, Thursby. Nah, you just missed him. Well, I didn't do nothing. You don't understand. Stop!
Remember, friends, forego hard work for cheating and stealing, and the voice...
I was supposed to protect him, and now he's in pieces. The medics aren't sure if they can stabilize him with so much